Hi there, welcome back to Bevo Tech Pack. How's everyone doing today? Oh yeah. So today I have a problem. A problem that has a solution. So one of the things that this thing really needs to get going properly is a source of nether quartz. And looking through NEI and all that, I can only really see one way of getting nether quartz, like a good amount of it, for nothing. And that is through bees. Yes! You can all switch off now. But don't worry, we're not actually going into bees today. We actually have to get the source of these, which is a monostatic queen. And now, after looking at the wiki, the only place I can get these is from villagers. So we're going to make ourselves a little villager alcove over here. I've made one already, just like that. And we're just going to put in some of these kind of glass blocks as well. Micro blocks. And I have a villager here in my lasso. And he's just going to sit in there like that. Hi, villager. Pretty cool. Now this guy's actually pretty cool because he's given me a diamond pick for 11 emeralds. Awesome. But he's also given me Certus quartz dust. Now that's kind of cool as well. Because, let's actually buy some of this. I think I have a couple of emeralds left. It might be in here actually. I was sure oh, vanilla. Of course. Now this Certus quartz dust, I think, can actually be turned back into a crystal somehow. Of course, we can make pure crystals from it. Oh, sorry, that was recipe. Use. Yeah, so we can make the seeds. And if we put it in an enrichment chamber, it makes me a normal one again. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was just thinking there, does that, hang on, does that give me two? No. So yeah, so we can actually put this in the enrichment chamber and get ourselves a supply of Certus quartz as well, which is actually really cool. So kind of killing two stones with one bird? No, two birds with one stone. I don't know what you think of the glass here. I'm not actually sure. I think maybe it might even look better with these factory blocks there. And maybe the top one doesn't need to come out at all. And that didn't open the trade. Okay, so let's head off and get a couple of more villagers. I want some that I can, a wheat trade would be good. And I know there's a village up here because we actually were up at it before. So let's head over to the village over here. Because I actually found something on the way to it just a minute ago. That is actually really cool. So yeah, up here. Now this Thumbcraft rune, I didn't actually search this out the first time I saw it. I must have thought I had because I've never looked at it. Which is very weird. But there we go. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Division sigil? Thank you. Yes, please. A load of awesome stuff. We can actually get those blaze spawners going properly now. Definitely something cool to do. And there's a wisp spawner in there as well. That might be something to rob at some point as well. Pretty cool. That way we can get a supply of blaze rods the whole time. Although I'm fairly certain that's going to completely destroy this server. But anyway, this village has a load of cool villagers. But there is of course one. We're going to definitely need some sort of good trade. So the wheat one is pretty good. We have a wheat farm set up. I'll take that. But we also need one of the other villagers. And it's very important that we get this villager. Because this is the whole point behind this. And that is the bee one. So this guy should be able to get me the bee that I'm looking for. So guys, I'm going to go back and forth a bit here and see if I can get a couple of good villagers. And then we'll see what we can set up in terms of automated farms to feed the villagers as it is. That'd be a good name for a map. So guys, what do you think of this kind of layout? I don't know, I think it looks a bit better, alright. And we could just go up to them and say, how are you doing? And so forth. Yeah, I think these blocks look better than the glass, definitely. And they're just poking their heads out. That's pretty cool, actually. Right, so I'm continuing just to get these villagers, and I'll do up a couple of more along this wall. I think is where they're gonna go. And yeah, back in a sec. Okay, so I think some of them disappeared somewhere because I could only go back and find 2 more non-Tinker's Construct ones because, well, I didn't want Tinker's Construct ones. But this guy here has a wheat trade already. And this guy has a bread for emeralds at the moment. But we have a load of wheat over here, right here. Look at it here. This thing keeps stopping because of power, though. I really should hook this up to fuel, to even RF, which we might do now in a minute. But let's take all this wheat and chuck the wood that I have in here, get it going. So let's trade this guy for the wheat. And hopefully he unlocks a bit. There we go. That's locked now. So we're going to need raw chicken to continue him. But let's see if we can get a bit more Certus quartz and maybe unlock this guy. There he goes. And he's doing the backwards one. Oh, wow. And an iron axe. Yeah, that seems worth it. Was that it? Is that all you have to offer me? And with the iron axe at the end, we'd always have to buy an iron axe to unlock this guy, but... That's funny. No. Okay. So this guy needs oak wood. So let's go get some oak wood. We should have a lot of this. And for that, he'll give us some apiaries. Apiaries? Oh, you know what? I just noticed something. We're in a desert biome, aren't we? Yeah. It's not going to be great for bees. Come on. There you go. There we go. There's exactly what we need. So we need a item.for.princess.ge.name. I don't know, maybe that's any bee. But yeah, okay. And then finally this guy. Let's unlock that and see if we get another wheat trade. What? Gravel and an emerald for flint? Go away. So I'm gonna need some raw chicken to unlock this guy. This guy is unlocked completely, I think. This guy is gonna be good for getting me some diamond pickaxe. And we need to get a princess. I do have a princess upstairs, but I don't have enough emeralds. So let's possibly... No, give me the wheat. I want the wheat. Oh, actually we can put the wheat in there. I think we should probably hook up this wheat farm and get it automated. So let's make ourselves an RF engine. And can I remember what the recipe is? Absolutely not. Oh, it's time. Yeah. Oh no, I've only 11 iron. Or do I? Yeah, I have a lot of iron. So we're gonna make an RF engine. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is a fuel source, so to speak, for progressive automation machines. By adding this to the machine itself, we'll actually use RF for this thing. So this will now use RF to burn instead of fuel. So we want to get this hooked up now. We probably want to hook this up to the item sorting system as well, which is there-ish. We can come up this corner, actually. I don't know which way that's going, actually. I think that's actually going the right way. So, yeah. We could probably come up here and pull out stuff from this thing as well. And we'll need to get some sort of way of making hose as well. So I'm going to go run a cable. I'm just trying to think which way, because I need to bring this. There's a cable coming down there, but there's probably a cable coming down over here somewhere as well. So let me just fish around a bit and I'll see the best place. So I'm down underneath the field that I have here. And we're going to just hook this thing straight up with some of this stuff here. Pull it straight along here like so. Nothing too complicated here. And we're going to just come straight up here. And we can come up here. And this will just hook straight into this part here. And we'll come on along this side. Perfect. And there we go. So that should be now powering the progressive automation machine. And we'll just hook this thing back up so that it's nice again. Wow. So this thing should now be getting power. And it is, and you can see the power is filling up there like so. Easy. So now it needs a hose. Yeah. So I'd like some way of auto crafting these hose. But the only thing I can think of is using some sort of... I think I need to use Ender IO conduits here. Because I need bi-directional. So that might be the way to go with this. Let's see if I can... Let's get a hoe first and I'll show you it working here. Let's grab this. Or I need some sticks first. And a hoe. It probably might have made sense to maybe upgrade the farm as well to a stone one, but maybe not. So there we go. Off running again. Nice. I did just notice this stone here, which looks pretty crap. I might pull this yellow down a bit more. But let me grab a couple of Ender IO conduits and stuff, and I'll get back to you in a second. So thinking about it, the easiest way to actually do this is to use the AE system. But it's not really ready to go just yet. So what I'm actually gonna do is, and I was just thinking where to put this. It probably will work best here. We're gonna put down a barrel, right? Actually, you know what? We'll put it here. Yeah, that is... No, I think over there is probably the better way. Let's put it here. So this barrel, we're just going to fill it up with a wooden hose. And we'll just put a transfer node on that thing feeding into this. And I think that will actually work for now, just to keep it going. This is a fortune one, yeah. So we will pull the transfer node from here. Yep. Transfer node and transfer pipe. We'll probably actually come straight out here. And just while we're down here, we'll just replace this stone here with this yellow one that I have. Just because you can actually kind of see through the gap. And I really don't like that. Which is awful. That's not gonna matter, I don't think. We might bring it back one just in case. There we go. So that now will fill this up with a hoe whenever it runs out, which is perfect. So the next thing we want to do is just hook this thing up into this system. And we'll do that just like this. And I'm just thinking, is this actually the right one? I don't think it is. I think this is the last one. Let me check that for sure. So it wasn't actually the right place, but I can actually make it work just here. So we're gonna go through this. Oh, I have to put down these before the micro blocks. It's very annoying. So we'll actually just pull this thing in here like this, and we'll block that off in a second with these. So they will block that like so and like so. Uh-oh, I'm now stuck. Okay, and we'll pull this up here. Not that, this. I don't think I'll have enough of these. And then we'll use the wrench. And it's this one, I think. Means one way only, but we can probably figure that out by putting some cobble in. Yeah, I think that's the right one anyway. So let me seal this up, run a couple of these cables, and back. And I could not have planned that any perfectlier. Perfectlier? Whatever. So there we go. That should now be dumping all the stuff that comes out of the farm into the place it should be upstairs. So in this case wheat, and you can see it is filling up with wheat already. Nice one. So it's at 1 stack and 5. So if I let it run for a minute, and we can dump off the rest of this and fill up the holes. It's mainly this hole. That's not the right one. This one. There we go. So let's let that run. I'll come back in a few minutes and we'll see if it's working out for us. And yeah, you can easily see that that is increasing now, which is awesome. So there we are. We've got ourselves some villagers, which I'm gonna do a bit of trading with now and get myself that bee that I'm looking for. And then in the next episode we can get going and get some combs coming out of that bee and automatically being put into the AE system, which should be cool. And we're going to use Gendustry for that because, well, vanilla forestry. Ha! Yeah, right. Okay, guys, so I will see you later.